And we're back.
Pretty much. Out West with Chris, here to do another Alpha Outpost unboxing. This is part 2 of a 3-part series. And I want you guys to comment down below and let me know if you think I should open more of these. Kind of how this happened was, I thought I was signing up for a 3-month subscription, but they just sent me their best 3 boxes, I think. Random boxes. So, I don't know. That first one wasn't really that great.
No. I don't do a lot of water stuff. I'll be out on a boat with in-laws and stuff like that fishing. I don't own a boat. I don't kayak. The bag we had talked about, maybe we were a little too rough on it when we beat it up with the rocks and stuff. But if you got gear in it and you chuck it off the boat onto the shore, it's going to do the same thing.
It was kind of disappointing. We actually had high hopes for that bag. But we're going to move on to a new box. This is the Soul. So,
shit out of luck.
Yes. So we'll see what this is all about, and we'll unbox it with you guys. Oh, this goes back to the days when they would give you your comic book.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, they give you a fancy comic book.
Hey, fire starter.
Let's just
dive in.
Yeah, let's just dive in.
And again.
You got a patch.
Another patch.
Hey, can you throw that in the fire?
Thank you.
Okay, what do we got here? A little felt kind of bag. That's a fancy Fresnel lens.
That's a big Fresnel lens. That's not going in your backpacking pack.
Why? Because you think you'll pop it, or it's just too big?
Too big.
Whoa, look at that thing.
It's huge.
That is absolutely huge. I'm sure you could start some fires with that. I mean, does it make my face look bigger when I do that?
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, it's Chris from Out West with Chris. I don't know. If there was any sunlight where we're camped, I would say let's try it out. But there's,
it's all overcast.
Yeah. The sun shines in our camp for about 20 minutes a day, it seems like. So that's an interesting little item.
Yeah. I mean,
and you know what I like about this one the most?
Flexible.
There's no logo on it.
Right? But you got it there.
Yeah. Oh,
okay, we'll do this.
Turn it inside out. This actually would be fun to play with the kids, just to start some fires, show them how a Fresnel lens works. Excuse me for the noise coming off camera. Okay.
That is kind of cool though, but kind of big for a pack.
Next up is a flashlight / radio, hand crank, and I think solar power. It's also got a USB charger on it. Some of these cheap electronics you can get really inexpensively from China. That's actually not bad. That
doesn't look too bad.
Yeah. I wonder how long it would take to charge it. It's definitely not charged at the moment. We could always... There you go.
It works.
So hand crank flashlight with a solar panel on the top, and it's also a little radio. So emergency radio. You know, in a grid down or shit hit the fan scenario, this is actually going to be pretty useful. In many cases, the radio stations will start broadcasting information that you're going to want to know.
Road closures, hospital closures, evacuation routes, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So having a hand crank radio, or in this case a hand crank and solar power radio, actually is a pretty smart thing. So I'm going to say kudos to Alpha Outpost on this one. It feels fairly well made. Yeah. I don't know how well it'll work until we get out and try it. I highly doubt we'll get any radio stations where we're at. It's just the fact of where we're at. We're out in the middle of nowhere, so.
But you got stuff where, like Florida last week, got hammered. People, not everybody evacuated, but power was down. And this would be a good way to
get information.
Information on rescue crews trying to come in and out and all that.
Having an issue with the dial?
Yeah, the knobs are recessed so much they're a little hard to turn long. But
yeah,
I think this would be a good deal to either keep in the house or in a trailer.
Yeah, your camp trailer or something like that.
As a good backup.
Yeah. I have a couple solar crank radios. They're a little bit bigger. I like that. It's nice and small and compact, so fit in a vehicle.
And this one has the weather band AM and FM, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So not bad.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And then we got 2 more items, it looks like. What do we got? You don't see that very often.
No.
That type of charger. Looks like we have a little little lantern. We could use that now. What's this?
I don't know.
Well, it freaking broke.
Just came off.
Yeah. That, see, it's charging.
Yeah.
Solar panel on the top. You could hang it.
Pull it. Pulls apart.
Oh, it's like a Nebo Poppy, kind of like a knockoff Nebo Poppy. It's working though. Fairly dim. I'm guessing that when your press button doesn't break off, you can hit that and you might get a light. I guess not. How are we doing this?
I don't know. That's working. I almost want to go grab the one in the tent because we have one similar to that in the tent from another subscription box that's way better. This is that hard, cheap toy type plastic that's...
It sits out in the sun and it gets brittle, you drop it and it all cracks, that type of plastic.
And the other one we have, it's got LED rows on it, it's bright, it doesn't have a solar panel.
No.
Which is the only downside, but just the quality, I mean, you can feel the quality difference as soon as you look at it and grab it.
Yeah.
So,
this one,
and the button doesn't fall off the other one.
Yeah, the button doesn't fall off when you touch it. I don't know what that's about. I'm not sure why I can't.
I wonder if it'll pop back on.
Why would, is that just a guard, do you think, that they put on for shipping purposes?
Oh, maybe.
I think that's what it is, actually.
Well, that's a cheap switch then, just in general.
Yeah.
It's all open, no rubber, so if it got damp at all, you're done.
The whole thing kind of looks and feels just cheap. On this light, the whole thing just feels cheap. I mean, shake it and it, I don't know. It does work that way. You should have a flashlight right here. Maybe we should plug this in later on
and try it charged.
Moving on to the next item.
Another one?
Seriously?
Is it another one?
Yeah, I think it's another one.
Well, maybe out of the 2, one of them will work right.
Careful with the switch this time.
I don't think that was a switch. I think it was a
guard
on it,
or something.
On the switch.
Ooh, a gold one.
Oh man. We are high rollers with our gold lantern.
Same thing. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. So let's take that off and just see if it falls off.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is a protector. Yeah. You'd think they would have put a rubber covered...
Like a soft...
Yeah, like a soft button to keep moisture out or dust and dirt out, because that ain't going to work. So if you don't succeed at first with black, try it in gold. And I don't think you succeeded with either one, personally.
That one actually works. So,
oh, shoot.
So this one works. This one is broken. Jeez. You know what that means?
Axe time.
Yeah.
Flickered on.
Did this one flicker on?
Yeah, it sure looked like it.
No. You're seeing reflection in the lens. So yeah, we're thinking this one is just flat broken. That one appears to work. Pull it open and see if it works.
Yep.
Yeah. So the gold one is working pretty good. The black one is not. A little bit of play there, huh?
A lot of play.
Let's go get the one out of the tent and
just to compare.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, my dad asked to see the black one. Took it apart. and there's a bunch of loose wires in there.
Just one.
Just one loose wire?
Just one loose one.
Okay, so there's some loose wires in there,
Got the blink on.
and he's trying to fix it now. If he can fix it, we won't break it with the axe, most likely. So,
maybe.
Compare and contrast.
So this is the one that I was talking about. It's a Nebo Poppy. It is not solar powered, so you have your AA batteries. It's rubberized,
So you could
which
drop
is
it
kind of
and-
nice. 300 lumen lantern, 120 lumen spotlight, 120 meter beam distance, and it's dimmable. So,
Yeah.
pop open. Got the LED bars all the way around, which we've been hanging this one in the tent from a carabiner like this at night, and it's been working really good.
Yep.
Close it, and you have your on-off.
And it's a pretty solid light.
You have
So
an
that's
actual...
not a full charge on this one right here.
And this is
But
4 or 5 days old.
4 or 5 days old, yeah.
And this one's got a softy rubber button on it. So
These Nebo Poppies, they're not that expensive. I think they're what, like 14 bucks maybe. Yeah, you can switch that around so you can hang it that way. It's not that hard. They're pretty handy. They're really nice actually, the Nebo Poppies. This one, it feels like a kid's toy, and there's a lot of sway in it. And
yeah, the quality difference is night and day.
right. The only advantage to this is the solar power aspect and being able to charge it with a wall charger. I just read you can use it as a USB charger once it's powered up, so that's kind of handy. But other than that, this is it's not that impressive.
That's your whole box.
That's your whole box, folks.
2 lights and a radio
So
and a lens.
this is kind of what I've come to expect with my year of Alpha Outpost, from box 1 to box, I think I did 13 or 14 boxes with them in a row from their first ever issue. Some stuff that is alright, like this radio. I think the radio actually worked pretty good. And then a lot of stuff, that's a logging truck, so we'll let it go by. And then a lot of stuff like these lanterns, that they're just crap, really. And everything has their logo on it.
I
So
would put my logo on this thing and save my ass.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard that, but the old man just said he wouldn't put his logo on it to save his ass. So your name means a lot. I don't know why they do that, you know? It just tarnishes their own reputation. I don't get it. So that's that. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below.
Leave the comments down below. We're curious.
Yeah, I'm really curious what you guys think. I know you guys are going to be kind of pissed we didn't smash it with the axe, but I think the dad is can't get it to work.
No, can't get the wire hooked up, so.
I think
Can't
we
get the
might
wire.
get to smash it with an axe.
All right,
Put that
stay
together.
tuned.
Might have some fun.
iPro. Is your iPro on? No.
Huh?
Your eye protection.
Yeah, I got my safety contacts in.
Okay, let's
Let me
give
know
her a
when.
rip.
Ready?
Yep.
Now we gotta pick that shit up.
Here, put it in the bag.
Well, look at it. I mean, it just shatters.
Just disintegrated. Pieces just shattered it. Of course.
They got hit with an axe, but
Yeah, and a big strong man was throwing the axe. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for getting out west with Chris.